My fellow Nigerians, have you come across this video of Senator Orji Kalu that have been trending and have been causing a lot of reactions from millions of Nigerians? If no, you really need to watch this video, because there is something that Senator Orji Kalu said that have shocked millions of Nigerians. Please, if you come across this video, please listen to it and also share it so that other Nigerians can still listen to this comment of Senator Orji Kalu, because I cannot just believe what I heard with my ear. Please enjoy this video.
Let's talk about President Tinubu just returning to the country 17 days after. And then, of course, the president, since May 2023, has traveled for a record 29 times. The vice president has traveled virtually every month, a total of 17 times. Now, the vice president is going to Samoa tomorrow. Just landing from Sweden, he jets off to Samoa. The president went from UK to France. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe in another 1 week, the president too will jet off somewhere else. So Nigerians are concerned. They say, how can these people provide leadership if they are perpetually, jetting about from one part of the globe to the other? I know you say President Tinubu is a man you admire a lot. Well, what do you admire in leaders who do not sit at home to do the work?
Thank you, Ruben, for having me. The presidential job is always a very difficult job to do, and leaders have a lot of commitments internationally, meeting their counterparts all over the world and attending to businesses of the state, both conferences and other things. And remember, when I was governor, we had a president that traveled in 1 year for almost 300 times. So there's nothing new in a president traveling. The important thing that a president must meet and the vice president must meet commitments they had all over Nigeria. So I do not think there's anything new in any president or any foreign minister, any vice president traveling abroad, or they all have conferences and commitments to meet up all over the world.
Well, what we hear is that domestic policy drives foreign policy, and we don't see leaders in other parts of the world going about, like smallpox all over the world. They sit at home. Yes, they travel to engage in diplomatic relations. But Nigerians are concerned that these are our own leaders. They don't want to sit at home to do the job. In fact, the recent incident was that both of them traveled the same time.
Well, Dr. Akpati, there's nothing wrong in president and vice traveling the same time. Yesterday, the president of the United States was in Germany. That does not make he's no longer the president. I'm not holding forth for anybody. At least, Ruben, you know me. I can say things the way it is. President Tinubu have a right to travel. The vice president have a right to travel. But I know the travelings can be curtailed, but it's not what we should be thinking about. I know things are very difficult in Nigeria. Nigerian people are not very happy. It's not the right time when to travel, but it's a commitment as a head of a country, and also the vice president of a country, the commitment they have in climate change, in conferences, diplomatic relationship all over the world. So I think they have a right to travel.
Okay, Senator Kalu, you've been quoted as saying that in 2027, you would like to be a president. if President Tinubu is not running, you will put yourself forward to represent your party as presidential candidate. So if you say, well, if Tinubu is interested, are you saying that President Tinubu has done so well that he deserves a second term, given the fact that Nigerians are facing a lot of economic hardship? Are you giving him a pass mark, or there are certain things you think he has done that will not make him eligible for a second term?
No, there's nothing. President Tinubu had done very well in what the IMF want us to, and the World Bank want us to be doing as economic reforms. But in those reforms, Nigerian people have to be alive to face those reforms. And I believe that I cannot contest, because all over the world, you have a presidential candidate, like in America, you have a presidential candidate who is a sitting president, who is very healthy, very competent. It's just that Nigerian people are killing themselves with rumors, with all kinds of things. It's not easy. If you have a demographic or a pictorial context where I live, where I'm living, I've lived here for 32 years, and it's very close to the villa. I've seen all the presidents, and I see how they run. And it's not just an easy job to be president of Nigeria. Tinubu is following and a well-led IMF World Bank program, but Nigerian people believe that the program is not good for them, and Nigerian people are hungry. And if you are hungry, I think we should come to a moderation of that program. We should be able to negotiate with the World Bank, with the IMF, on where to put us up. But otherwise, it's a very difficult thing, because we have never had economists for 60 years, and President Tinubu is trying to put back all the institutions we have to give them face. We have no face in most of the institutions. We have no economy. We just do whatever we like to do. We stand up and do it quickly today. And people will complain, we change. I pity President Tinubu when the World Bank Vice President in the Nigeria Economic Summit said that we need 50 years to get where we're supposed to be. And I feel so sad, because we have to rule people who are alive. You know, Ruben, you know me, I say the truth. You know me, I cannot bend words because I'm Tinubu's friend, or because I've known him for over 35 years. And the truth is that he means well, but Nigerian people are suffering. Are we going to use what the IMF are telling us to go ahead, or we are going to sit down and cook what would be a local economic policy for survival? Those things are left for Nigerians to decide. And that is the truth, Dr. Akpati.
Okay. Many Nigerians say you support President Tinubu during the 2023 general elections.
Sure.
And even now, that you are doing it for survival purposes. That after all, when you had a case, a 7.5 billion case after your tenure ended as governor of Abia State, and a court first convicted you, that it was under President Tinubu that that case has been dismissed due to a lack of diligent prosecution, incompetent filing of processes, and the EFCC was even prohibited from ever bringing up the case again, all on technical grounds. Well, one good turn deserves another. If a man has been nice to you, his government has been nice to you, is that why you are always saying, well, President Tinubu is good, is the best thing since the invention of toothpaste?
No, Dr. Akpati, I think I respect you a lot. I know you very much for a very long time. And you know me, I have a strong character. I had case with EFCC, and I appeared in court every day for 12 years. I never ran away. I wasn't away. I never missed the court sitting. I'm not the kind of people who will not sit in court. But I want to remind you that if you give back people, I don't want to talk about the judiciary because it will be like discussing a case that was in court or is in court or have been treated. All the question of the case were not done under President Tinubu. Let me tell you, I was in court and had 19 witnesses, and none of those witnesses found anything against me. While I was jailed, it's only left to God. And I'm very grateful to God that I went to that jail. He made me to see the bad, the good, and the ugly. And I'm very happy. Mind you, that year, I supposed to have gone to Wuhan on the 9th of December. And COVID came up in Wuhan. Maybe you could have been singing my funeral song by now. But let me tell you, I'm not even afraid of death. You should know me, Ruben. And I'm not afraid of anybody. I speak the truth. I support my party. I support the president who is president from my party. Ruben, I cannot support you because you are not a presidential candidate. And you are not ruling Nigeria. So even in Bible, God said we should pray and support our leaders. And that is exactly what I'm doing. So if you want to be a journalist, Ruben, be a journalist. If you want to be a politician, leave the journalism and come and be politicians like us. I have left a millions of dollars company to come and be in politics. You can behave like me, and you know I'm the largest employer of labor media in Nigeria. I'm the highest employer of labor in media, in factories. Apart from Aliko Dangote, I don't think any other Nigerian employment Nigerian than I put in manufacturing, in print, social media, paper media, and other media. So we have a chunk, just in media, your own section, I have like 2,000 workers there. And in other factories, I have like 13 to 14,000 workers in this country. So not even in the sub-region of Africa. So Dr. Akwati, please, if you want to be a member of a political party, you come and join APC, or you join properly Labour Party, or you join PDP. So we can know you are a member of a political party. Don't hang under being a journalist and harassing people like me. I will not take it from you.
No, I'm not harassing you.
Not proper. It's insulting. No, you are harassing me because you cannot be continuing telling me I took Abia people. None of the money is missing.
No, on the contrary.
They put me in prison for presidential election. It was politically, and you should know that. So, if you want to be a politician like me, you should come over.
Well,
you know me. I lived in Lagos with you. I've been in Lagos with you. Senator. So, it is...
on the contrary.
No. You have to be balanced.
No, I'm just giving you feedback.
These languages. If you want to...
I'm just giving you feedback.
No, not feedback. Why must you talk about that? Is that the state of nation today? That is insulting to get me back.
Okay. Let me put it in context.
I was... No, not let you. Listen, I was governor of Abia, and the Abia people are very happy with me. I'm senator of Abia, and they are very happy with me. And if I go for election in those areas any day, I will win. I have never reached the election. I have never asked anybody to write the election for me. I have believed in the rules. When I had case, I faced myself to the judiciary. Ask all the judges that try me. I appear in the court. I have opportunity to run away and live outside. I have businesses in West African countries. I have businesses elsewhere. I can be sustained anywhere. But I can never do that because I know that this is our country.
Okay, Senator.
I'm an Igbo man to a heart.
Okay, just to put it in perspective.
And I'm not afraid of death. I'm not afraid of anything, anybody. Because for you to tell me I'm supporting President Tinubu because I'm afraid of being tried, it's insulting. He's president of Nigeria. If you don't respect him for anything at all, respect him that he's president of Nigeria.
Okay, Senator.
He did not buy it in the market. He ended it.
Senator, just a follow-up question. You made the point that, look, I mean, you are into businesses, you are, a media mogul, which I know very well, being in the same industry. After all, there was a year you were, quoted by, listed by Forbes International as one of the richest Africans and one of the richest Nigerians, which is why Nigerians are surprised that you will grant an interview and you'll be saying that, the 14 million that you earn as a senator, everything, including everything, is not enough. That is not enough even for you to, go to your constituency. Nigerians are asking, what is that 14 million spent upon? Just to buy fuel? And they say, after all, you have a private jet. Maybe you don't use it again. You fly commercial flight. But even then, 14 million is a lot of money. At the time, Nigerians can't get 70,000 naira minimum wage.
No, Ruben, let me tell you, I heard that you people in Arise discussed that. What I told Sheung of another television, I said that 14 million is too little for my colleagues. Mind you, these are people who have made politics their career. These are people who earn no other income. I'm not talking only about myself. I sit with some of my colleagues who need help from me, who need help from other colleagues, who the 14 million cannot even do to work. I use that 14 million. I can show you, Ruben, I want you to take me on 3 weeks' time. I will provide you an access banking account where I use that 14 million to pay my staff salary. Out of the 14 million, 9.8 million goes to staff salaries. I will provide it for you. An access bank will bear witness. I will take an affidavit in the court of competent jurisdiction. So it becomes a legal document. So you can take me to court. So let me tell you, out of 14 million, I pay 9.8 million to salaries of my staff in the constituency and in the office in Abuja. And these are money that provided not only for me to put in my pocket. It's not my money. It's the money of office of a senator representing Abia North. Those money is if my aides are traveling, they need to pay transport from there to go to Abia to the constituency. If my aides are sick, they need to get that money to treat themselves. If I am sick, I have to get from there to treat myself. We need to repair the cars I will use, the committee cars. We need to repair everything that we need to do. And dressing allowance is there. Any allowance you talk is encompassing. This is what I said, and I don't shy away from it. And to my colleagues who are senators, that is not enough for them. Between Nigerian people, because of the solid economic reconstruction we are doing now, we have wiped out the middle class. We have wiped out almost everything. But it will come back. I pity Nigerian people, especially the poor of the poorest. You know me, my foundation, not just Kalu Foundation, is doing a lot. Not only my constituency, all over. So I cry when you and your colleagues celebrated me saying 14 million and I become a rogue and a thief. I am happy you say that Fox acclaimed me as a billionaire, and Fox cannot rate me down because I'm in politics.